On January 5th, I googled how to be less hard on yourself. Yep, I literally made it 5 days into the new year and I was already feeling overwhelmed and behind. Of course, that was a load of rubbish. Here at The Loving Lifestyle, I walk the talk. I have a structured but enjoyable daily routine which I smash most days. I meditate, eat well, read, create, learn, work out, get shit done daily. And yet I still felt like I wasn't doing enough. Every day that I had one thing left on my to-do list, I felt like a failure. Can you relate? I knew I needed to banish that negative thought pattern and shift my mindset. So as soon as I recognized these thoughts seeping in, I decided to take a stand and make the adjustments that I needed to be a little more self-compassionate. Hi, I'm Tash and welcome back or welcome to The Loving Lifestyle, a channel dedicated to helping you live your best life. Today, I have a little advice on being a little bit kinder to yourself. But before we start, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell below so you never miss my content. Write down your wins. Seriously, this was literally the solution to my problem. It's something I used to do, it's something my boyfriend reminds me to do. Heck, it's something I've told you all to do. Walk the talk, Tash. All it took for me to snap out of my self-depreciating, never satisfied funk into some high vibe boss bitch aura was writing down my wins. Every day from January 5th until now, I've written down 3 things that I did and did well each day. Even if they were things that were already on my to-do list. And even including any winning thoughts rather than actions, like successfully debunking a negative self-talk, or a moment of happiness at the quality of something I'd created. I wrote it down, and now I'm back feeling like a boss bitch ready to hype you all up and cheer you on as you go after your best life. It really was that simple. Small steps really can change your life. If you're being too hard on yourself, you're probably not appreciating all the great things that you achieve every day. Make a habit of writing down 3 wins every evening, or even just keep a running tally that you can add to anytime you feel proud or happy with your work so that you can see for yourself how amazing you actually are. I recommend writing down your wins be your first point of call. However, I did do a little more thinking on this topic and realised that maybe a win list won't work for every situation. So I have 2 more actionable ways to be less hard on yourself and big yourself up on your journey to your best life. Spread out your goals. Ever had an idea for something and suddenly try to fit 6 months worth of work into 6 days? Same. It's easy to get carried away when we have great ideas. However, we are not robots, and there are only 24 hours in a day. Not only is it treacherous to rush your goals, but you probably won't complete them to the level of quality that you would if you just gave yourself a reasonable time frame to complete them in. I find writing things down the best way to do this. Once it's down in pen on paper or a saved document, it can't get lost in my very busy mind, so I don't have to worry about getting it done before I forget about it or lose the motivation to complete it. It's written in ink, so it will most likely be completed, but in a much more manageable time frame. It's even better if you can mind map or break up your goal into teeny tiny actionable steps, like download software, watch YouTube crash course on software, note down ideas for project, consult with peers over project, source necessary equipment, trial run software, step 1 of project, step 2 of project, etc. You get the idea. Break it down, spread it out, make it clear and easy to follow. That way you can tick off every little step towards the goal and so feel like you're making progress. And you are making progress, but you're also being a little bit kinder to yourself and celebrating each step forward. Life isn't a race. Give yourself time to achieve your goals. Aim for an 80% success rate. As a recovering perfectionist, I find anything less than a 100% success rate rather dissatisfying. If I don't take my vitamins 7 days of the week, I've failed. If I don't meditate every single evening, I've failed. If 1 fitness rest day turns into 2, I failed. But this mindset just isn't helpful when we recognize that we're only human and sometimes we don't sleep well, so we're too tired to work out. Sometimes we're really busy and things just slip our minds. Sometimes we've worked really hard and we need a rest. And that is okay. Rather than setting your bar at all or nothing, aim to take your vitamins 5 out of 7 days a week. Get at least 6 out of your 8 hours of sleep. Work for 50 minutes of the hour that you set aside. You are still making killer progress. And if you don't hit that 80% rate, that's okay too. You don't have to hate on yourself for it. But maybe that's the kicker you need to reevaluate that habit or goal, and whether it's actually realistic, achievable, and relevant to you and your values. There is no point trying to do something that just doesn't align with your goals and your values and won't benefit you or your work. Knowing when to let certain ideals go is also very important. Aim for a roughly 80% success rate with the habits and actions that you want in your life. We want to strive for greatness, but we also need to realize that we can't be 100% perfect 100% of the time. 80% is already pretty damn fantastic. So to summarize, how to be less hard on yourself. Firstly, write down your wins every day, or at least once a week. Small or large, they all count. Secondly, take your time and spread out your goals to create the highest quality results and reduce that running behind a moving train feeling. And thirdly, give yourself room to breathe by aiming for an 80% success rate in every task or habit. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video and you feel inspired to start one or all of these in order to be a little kinder to yourself while still achieving your goals. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that it can help even more people. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, then you know what to do. I'll see you lovely people next week or over on my Instagram at the.lovinglifestyle. It's easy to get word. It's written in link.